So, as you know, we are in this series, Presidents and Black Civil Rights. For this particular president, it is Black civil rights, Native American civil rights, and Jewish civil rights. And I am talking about Ulysses S. Grant, the 18th President of the United States of America. Grant had the honor of following Andrew Johnson and served during Reconstruction. Considering the times, he would be considered pro-black. We'll get there, but any time there was a race riot or the KKK raised their head, Grant was quick to send federal troops to quash the chaos. I put him on my, well, at least he tried list. Yeah. Grant was actually an enslaver. Yeah. He acquired an enslaved man from his father-in-law, a 35-year-old man named William Jones. He was not an abolitionist, but he disliked slavery and could not bring himself to force an enslaved man to work, so he freed Jones in 1859. Obviously, Grant fought for the Union during the Civil War. Grant was going around freeing enslaved black people as he waged war and setting up a labor camp system where former refugee enslaved people would pick cotton that was shipped north to aid in the Union war effort. In return, the black refugees would be protected by the Army from the South, and the profits from the sale of the cotton would be given to the formerly enslaved black people. They would be compensated so that they could buy food, clothing, and pay for shelter. Grant believed the labor camp system would make the Negro a consciously self-supporting unit and start him on the way to self-respecting citizenship. Grant's biases lay elsewhere. Yeah. During the Civil War, on December 8th, 1862, he issued General Order Number 2, mandating that cotton speculators, Jews, and other vagrants having not honest means of support except trading upon the miseries of their country, will leave in 24 hours, or they will be sent to duty in the trenches. On December 17th, 1862, he issued another controversial general order, General Order Number 11, expelling Jews as a class from his military district. This was during the Vicksburg campaign. He issued the order in an effort to reduce corruption among Union Army personnel and stop the illicit trade in Southern produced cotton, which he perceived as being run mostly by Jews and other unprincipled traders. Jewish traders had been singled out and called sharks, who fed upon soldiers. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay then. Jewish persons who did not obey the order were to be arrested and forcibly removed as prisoners. I'm feeling thoroughly disgusted right now. Immediately after the order was issued, Jewish people at Holly Springs, give me a minute. Immediately after the order was issued, Jewish people at Holly Springs, Grant's supply depot, was rounded up and forcibly removed. Some Jewish traders were forced to evacuate the area 40 miles on foot. On December 28th, 30 Jewish families, shell-shocked and roughly treated, were ordered to leave Paducah within 24 hours. Jewish families in Paducah were forced to collect their personal belongings, shutter their homes and shops, and board a steamer on the Ohio River. It boggles my mind. this man fought in the Union Army for black people, would later fight for the 14th Amendment and the 15th Amendment, would send troops down south anytime a black person stubbed their toe. And here he is, with whatever personal biases he has against Jewish people, and drive them out of his military district like they were nothing. That's where his racism lay. That's where his biases were. Lincoln would later rescind the order on January 3rd, 1863. And he himself would end the order on January 17th. He later describes it as the biggest regret that he had. After the Civil War, Grant recommended the continuation of the Freedmen's Bureau, which Andrew Johnson opposed because he was a dick. Grant advised against using black troops, which he believed encouraged an alternative to farm labor, because apparently every white man still thought that black people should be working on the farm, even though they were free. Yeah, but he did advocate for black citizenship. Grant would be elected the 18th President of the United States in 1868. He won the electoral and popular vote and garnered 500,000 black votes. Remember, by this time, former Confederate states had to rewrite their constitutions to grant all men, black and white, suffrage to be allowed back in the Union. So in some states, black men were voting. To make up for his infamous General Order Number 11, Grant appointed more than 50 Jewish people to federal office, including consuls, district attorneys, and deputy postmasters. He appointed Edward S. Solomon territorial governor of Washington, the first time an American Jewish man occupied a governor's seat. Tomorrow, we will discuss my favorite topic, Grant and his role in Reconstruction. Yes, Reconstruction had 4 presidents overseeing it: Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, and, for a hot second, Rutherford B. Hayes. All of them failed Reconstruction. Only one of them had a good reason. Do you know which one?